Hi, Massive D here. In this video I will show you how to find unknown artifacts, and an interesting way to extract fragments from them, which will pretty much always double your loot. There are no loadout requirements for this adventure, so go ahead and pick any ship you like. Keep in mind though that you will need to travel about 200 light years, so in this scenario I'm gonna pick a ship that gets me there the quickest, my Asp Explorer. Now looking at the map here, to find the goods we seek, we will need to visit a neighborhood of stars called the area's dark sector. Any star in this region will do, but the one I find the most rich with unknown artifacts is a star named HIP 14479. So this is where I will set my destination to.
Landing coupler disengaged. You are clear to leave.
I hit something. Right, accident report form. Was Avis vehicle on correct side of the road? Yes, I was. Explain how accident occurred. A maniac came the other way. State who, in your opinion, was responsible for the accident. Him! Him! He was mad! Right. Onwards!
Now, unknown artifacts are not the hardest thing to find in the galaxy. However, you will need at least 25 of their fragments if you wish to unlock one of the engineers, Professor Palin. So knowing how to get them quickly actually helps quite a bit.
Frameshift drive charging.
We arrive at our destination, and this is where I will explain the strategy needed to find unknown artifact signals. There are several key factors here, but let's begin with basics. Number 1, and the most important one, positioning. If you are an aged player, you probably already know about how space works, where to find shipping lanes, where deep space is, etc. But if you are new, this bit could be a bit over your head. I will be making a video about how to navigate supercruise in the near future, but for now, I'll just stick with what's relevant to finding our objective. So begin with selecting our star in the current system and setting it as a waypoint. This will allow you to monitor your distance to it. Start moving away from the star and do so until you are at a distance of about 1000–1500 light seconds away, as this is the sweet spot in deep space where we will start our search for signal sources. On a side note, this sweet spot also gives you the best chance to find high-grade emission signals in other systems, but more about that in a future video. Once you reach 1000 light seconds distance away from the star, open up your navigation panel and filter off the clutter, leaving just stars and signal sources active. Now use your targeting system to position your ship like this. This will put you directly into orbit around the star, clockwise in my case here. And now all you need to do is keep the star on the edge of your targeting circle, which will allow you to keep a perfect orbit without falling too low or rising too high over time. Just 1 minute later, we find our first signal source, and after scanning it, we see that it's identified as an anomaly. Bingo! This is exactly what we came here for. Currently in the game, only unknown artifacts are identified as anomaly signals. Upon arrival, we find a single object in the area, a canister classified as an unknown artifact, and it immediately starts scanning us, which is not creepy at all. Let's approach and examine it. There's one more thing we need to learn about this object.
You one ugly motherfucker.
Well, okay, two things. To extract unknown fragments, we need to destroy the artifact. But here's the trick. The way we destroy it actually makes all the difference. The obvious choice would be the American way, guns out and pew pew a lot. But as you can see here, the Caitlyn Jenner way is much more efficient, since you get 2 fragments this way instead of the single one that you would get if you destroyed it with your weapon systems. So there you go. Now go out there and make Palin happy, who's definitely not an alien or anything.